Oh, hello, everyone. I'm happy to be back. I'm glad to see all of you again today. So, in the title, initially when this meeting was set up, we looked at just going straight to the course, a Bitcoin enterprise, but we've not had communication for a while. Yeah, a lot of things have been going on in the back end. So I'll be converting this session to more of a working session. So I bring all of you up to date to what has been going on and the direction that this program is going. For those of you that would like to join the Zoom, let me see, I have the Zoom link. I'm posting it on the YouTube. With that link, you can join straight to Zoom if you want to come by Zoom. That's the Zoom link there. 1 minute, please. Close this one. Okay, from the chat area, I can see most of you here. Mustafa Ahmed from Katsina State, Idris Osoho Abubakar from Kenya. Is that Kenya or something? I'm not sure. Adebayo Abdul Razak, hello. Edward Idoko from Abuja. Sufyan Sanusi from Zaria, Kaduna. Abdul Malik from Kano, hello. Someone say no sound. I guess there's sound now, right? Let me confirm that. I guess there's sound now. I still put the link for the Zoom, just in case. Okay. I'll be starting off exactly in 2 minutes or 1 minute now. So 2:35. Prior to that time, Umar Bashiru from Kano State. Anoa, natural medicine. What about SMB? We haven't had anything for a while. Okay. Ibrahim Brini from Yobe. Namani Lota from Enugu. Fatima Zara. Yes, say their sound now. Thank you. Mwaka Ide from Lagos. Tajuddin Lawal from Zamfara State. Pastor Shehu from Niger State. Abdul Razak from Kaduna State. Prince Andrew from FCT. Okay. Welcome to today's session. In this session, I'll be doing more of giving updates on what has been going on behind the scene. And actually, I'm very excited about the news. So a lot has been going on. First, I want to say again, congratulations to everyone that signed up, because at this point, all you needed to do was just sign up. And for all of you that signed up, congratulations to you. You are on a journey that will be a watershed in your life with what's going on right now. So the big news is this: I'm not going to break everything, but I'm just going to give us a hint until all confirmed, right? So when we started this program, I just hoped, okay, yeah, we'll train you guys, give you the skill on how to develop, do some couple of projects, and we'll see what comes out from there, right? But as the program started, there were lots of interest it generated. Not this time, it's global interest I'm talking about. When I say interest, yeah, the interest we are getting mainly is from the global scene. And when I say the global scene, I mean the global blockchain scene. And some major players are interested in this course that's going on. And that's the big news I'm saying. So there's some discussion going on already, but we'll have a meeting next week. The date hasn't been set. So, but all those parties, all the different parties, we've had talk with the different parties and I think we're having consensus, but until that meeting happens, I can't say categorically this or that, but I might hint this to you. So if you're in this course, it's possible, it's highly, highly possible that the project you will do, there's great probability that the projects that will come out of this, number one, the project will have some input from, how do I put it? From some huge organization out there, there might be some input from them. And if that happens, it means that you stand the chance of taking your project, whatever it is you guys decide to do, or we drill down to, you stand the chance of taking it and moving on as an incubator stuff. So it doesn't just stop, okay, I did this project, and that's enough. It will go to the point where, okay, yeah, they say, okay, this project is interesting. We have interest in it. So let's see what comes out of it. So you will get the required mentorship. Of course, what we are doing right now, it doesn't give you all the tools to be a professional pro. But the thing is, it's your project, and you get the right mentorship to be able to take that project where it can go through an incubator program. So that's why I said it's amazing what's coming up. And this will extend beyond the confines of this program as it was designed. That's why I say congratulations to everyone that have signed up. And I keep saying one thing before, even if you're not very good with coding, you have to tag along. Make sure that as soon as we get into, we'll start accepting the program, telling you guys to, we will give you opportunity to choose your team. So in this project, we'll give you opportunity to choose what you want to work on and the people you want to work with. So I'm looking at a situation whereby, say Port Harcourt, for example, they are doing very well in Port Harcourt, in the sense that they've had several meetups. And the last communication I had with the mentors, I understand everybody in Port Harcourt right now, they are all on the same page. People that don't know what's going on, they've been brought up to speed. And I saw why those meetups were very, very important. So the Port Harcourt group could come and say, you know what, let's focus on 2 projects, for example. Okay. And what that means is, what will be good about that is they're in the same region, they're in the same location, they know each other, they meet up together. So it's easier, because when you're doing this project, when we say incubation, means you are forming a startup. That's basically what it is. And in that startup, you already know who is who and all stuff like that. So if your own startup goes through the incubation phase, right, you see how wonderful that comes up with, okay? So like I said, you mustn't be in a project like this, you have various departments. You have the back-end guys. You might have the core guys that do the scripting, right? You might have guys that do the front end, because no matter what you're doing in blockchain, you have to do some front end things. So there might guys, they can do some few JavaScript, they know front end. You have people like that there. They have project managers. There are people that can manage people. I give you an example. Bauchi State, I hope I'm correct. Haruna, the Bauchi State mentor, I just hope I'm correct, but I think it's Bauchi State. So this guy, the mentor in Bauchi State,
he went ahead, he talked to NITDA office in Bauchi State to give them venue for a meetup, right? They did some back and forth, didn't even involve me because this is a national program. All government parastatal know that this program is going on. So they said, okay, yeah, you can use this stuff. They now found out that in Bauchi State, there are 200 and something active members, but the facility in NITDA office will not contain all of them. It's small, just about half of that. So they can't use that. Now, this guy, the last time he talked to me, he said, well, can we go talk to some of our you know, I don't know the right word, but people in government, right? He has access to support them with venue. I said, well, that's a novel idea. Now, this guy right now, he's making that consultation. I don't know what we come up to. We don't know what package comes out of it, but the platform is there and he's able to, I don't know how good he is with coding. I mean, I've not, but in terms of managing people, managing projects, you could see scales like this. So someone like that, even though he's not the core guy, you know, making the designs, you see that project management angle is huge, right? Contribution he's bringing. So whatever team he joins, and you know, they are all going through the the phase. They go through the incubation together, and whatever comes out of it, that a big team. Sorry, let me mute some guys in the Zoom. Their mic is on. So let me 1 minute, please. On Zoom, let me mute everyone on Zoom. One minute, please. I just want to mute. Mute all. Okay, I've muted everyone. All right, that's fine. Okay, so I was talking about the whole forming groups for your project and your skill set. So there could be someone that's a lawyer, all right? You know all because you're forming the startup, you will have some legal things to do. Who gets what? How do we share? Because if you're forming a startup from this program, you form the company, what equity goes to so person? Hey, what equity comes to our instructor, for example, you know, stuff like that. The guy that's a lawyer in your group should be able to bring in all those legal angles, right? So what I'm trying to say is, please, don't stop. Don't lose focus. Stay with your team, especially your state Telegram group. Follow whatever is going on. As soon as we are forming those, the project is being rolled out, tag along, put your contribution. If they're having meetings, if most of your meeting when you start project will be virtual, you know, you will still have the physical one, but you see most time you maybe at night, all of you come together and you're discussing about the project. So make sure you attend such meetings, all right? And just make sure you tag along so that your contribution within that group is significant, okay? So in a nutshell, this program just about taking another turn, somewhere I never even know we'll be heading to. And kudos to everyone involved. Thanks for, we said thanks to the Ministry of Communication and Digital Economy. It was under the ministry that this thing came out. And of course, their arm, which they are running this, the National Information Technology Development Authority, NITDA, you know, who are our interface into this whole program and making it possible that you have the platform to come. And that platform now, other things are trying to come and dock on them. So this program, it doesn't just end now, because the moment we go into the whole project talking about incubation, you see that it has a life of its own. Maybe as we are coming out of that, I keep saying from the day one that maybe for the next time we'll do something, I will use product from this cohort. And it's looking so real right now. So just hang on. I'll be back next week again with full details after the whole constraint have gone on. I will tell you exactly what we are dealing with and what you'll be expecting. So please share this in your various state groups because we are now on self-paced, right? So it seems some people, maybe they're not used to just those self-paced courses, right? And I got this feedback from one of the mentors that they will still want, having real life classes. So that's why it's okay. Yeah, that's fine. It's not a problem. We'll continue having live classes for those people that want to attend the live classes. If you still don't want to be on the live classes, you have enough materials on the platform, on the portal, to continue with the course while we sort out all this whole project phase that is coming up. And again, during the project phase, you will now have an opportunity to implement what you've been studying. There are certain things you do now, you don't understand how they click, how they connect. But at the project phase, when you are now trying to do them, you have all your material. Remember, you have maybe having code fit already, they should just stop whatever they have and come back and join in the program and make sure they participate in everything. I mean, think about this. You are in this program, and at the end of everything, they'll say, oh, there are this startup from Nigeria. Oh, you just got a seeding, maybe a seed money for maybe 2 million USD. And you were like, what? And you went through this program anyway. But and it's something you could just get into. So I don't want anyone to regret, dropping out in any way. At least we did our own part. We made sure that for everybody that signed up, we accepted you. That's it. We made sure of that. So everybody that signed up, we accepted them, and you are part of this program. So don't slack. Continue engaging with the course content. And from next week, we'll start our live classes again from next week. And hopefully the whole meeting thing will happen next week. All the negotiation will end. We have some direction with which we can now make an announcement. And then from there, yeah, we'll continue taking up from there. So that's the news, the good news, and I'm excited to share it. So happy it's turning like this. I'm going to take some questions now. Just look through the chat. If there are questions or issues or something I need to know about, I'll take that. Somebody say, good afternoon, sir. I can't chat on Telegram, and there's no way for me to interact on Telegram. I know that, this is SN Abale. So SN Abale, there's one thing I know about this Telegram thing. In Telegram, people just sign up because it's a link. We share the link. Anybody can use that link and come in. We found out that a lot of spamming were going on, irrelevant materials. You open them up, you have so many things going on, but I know that state mentors, they have a way of controlling this. So they have times when they open it up and people can come in and chat, and talk. SN Abale, may I know your state, please, so that I can ask from your state mentor. Right now, we are live.
And Abale, if you can reply to your chat on Zoom, let me know what state. Okay, Abuja. No, Abuja is quite robust. I know Joy is there. I know, is it Princess? I know a couple of, not Prince. I know a couple of mentors from Abuja. So, Princess, I'm not sure if it's Princess or Joy, but one of them, you're from Abuja, please. So I assume you have times when people can come in. You open up the group for people to. If that hasn't been happening, please let it start again. All right. I know it was happening, especially when we are doing those assessment period, right? I know it happened. So please, Abuja and other state mentors, come up with I don't know how you manage we kind of like to decentralize things, let every state, do things the way that fits their own environment and culture. Is very important. Okay. So, but whatever it is, please, and you need to let people know when they can come in and everybody comes to at least. You know a particular time, whether it's 1 hour, whether it's 2 hours, I don't know, 3 hours, I don't know how long it's going to be. You guys should determine that one, but give people opportunity to come in and interact with each other on the Telegram group, not outside Telegram. Please do everything in the Telegram group, please. Okay. So I was saying before, a lot of spamming, people just come, they post all kind of content, links that take you away and things we don't even approve. Remember, this is a federal government project. It's not Dominion's project. It's NITDA, it's a federal government project. So they are very careful what kind of contents that go in here and what we feed to the people, right? So I think that's why they control it. But I know the Abuja guys are listening and other mentors too are listening. Please, let's go back to having time when your state, but now you're already having meetups anyway. So it's something you can discuss physically and sort them out. Again, let every state go the way they want to go on that. I'll have to put in this also. Someone brought a complaint. I'm not sure which state. But the guy said they speak in local, they interact mainly in the language of that particular region. So some of them don't understand it and they don't know what to do about it. I can understand language is a barrier. Now, if discussing in local language makes more people, and I think it's fine, it's good. But then there are also people that don't understand that local language. So, mentor, why that happens? Sometimes you could translate some of these things because if speaking in a local language, if I'm communicating a particular language, I allow people to understand, interact better. I mean, it's good. Come on, yeah, and that's why we have them in different states. But then it shouldn't be at the detriment of people that don't understand the language. They can't read it, they can't understand it. So mentors, please carry everybody along. If somebody complains that, hey, I'm not following, maybe someone could just take it upon himself. Hey, okay, look at what we say, blah, blah, blah. Something like that. I don't mean you should stop interacting. No, communication is important. If you're interacting your local, whether local government level, whatever makes you understand better, it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. Okay. But also carry other people along in terms of, trying to translate some of these things so that they can also contribute and follow up in what's going on. Somebody is saying, Divine, why I can't access the next phase of this training. Divine, I want to ask you a question. If you log on to your Fitwork, do you have introduction to Bitcoin theory? Divine, I want you to answer this on the YouTube channel so I know. So when you log on to your account, do you have access to the first course we did? I want to know yes or no, Divine. Just looking, maybe when she responds. And Divine, someone is as Abigail Amampa is telling you, when you log into Fitwork, check new discovery. She said, check new discovery, like, yeah, in the way you understand it. So, by Divine, I would like to know, because if you have access to the first course, pre-course, automatically you have access to this one. I mean, we didn't remove some, we didn't downgrade anybody. Most people that didn't complete it, even people that didn't complete it, I mean, they didn't go through all the chapters. We still move all of them to second phase. And this is a good way of saying, hey, you still have a chance, you have a fair chance to come in and be part of this program. So if at all you have access to the first course, know that automatically you have access to whatever we are doing more. All right. So I didn't hear back from Divine Abai, but I hope you can use the discovery, just like Abigail Amampa advised you. Tayo, I can't even comment on Abuja Group Telegram. Yes, I've had this complaint also. So I know the mentors, they've got the memo. I mean, they've got this message. So what you will, okay, I think mentors, what you could do, some people joined way after you people formed. Because I know initial time, there was a lot of interaction, and sometimes people joining, they can't go through every bit of data that went through, conversation that went through. So mentors, maybe you could pin it somewhere, the periods where people can engage, or just go back to your group and say, hey, this is it. Whatever policy you people decided to run it to be good for you guys, just go back there and put it so that these guys will know, okay, it's so time and so time, all right? Chioma Asika, I submitted form for Abuja, but I haven't gotten a response to know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the whole meetup thing is kind of crazy, you know. For example, I'll give you an example. I just talked about Bauchi State, where they got the venue. It wasn't enough for what they have to do, and they're looking for some other way they could do it. Some states like Kano, they are 2,000. If I told Kano, decentralize, make it smaller group, decentralize it so that few people can find somewhere they can go and meet up. That's more of my advice. So, but yes, Abuja, they will come back to you after that. And again, I mean, nothing is, it's not even, we're just even starting this whole, in this particular phase, yeah, there's a meetup, but you know, the actual real meetup where it starts yielding much fruit for you guys when you're in the project phase, okay? Yeah, from now on up to the project phase. Yeah, those are the periods. So Divine is saying yes. Okay, Divine. So if you have access to the first course, then automatically you have access to the second one. So I assume, I don't know if you're using mobile or desktop, but if you're using if you're using desktop, let me share my screen and just go to my account. So for device, I'm going to 1 minute. Let me stop this one and share my browser. Stop share. So I'm going to share another one. 1 minute, please. Chrome. Yeah. Okay. Fifth one. Fifthwork.com. Okay. So I'm here. So if you've done a course before, you can just log on. And everybody in this phase now, you have done a course. So I can just go in and sign in, right? So I want to sign in. Oops. Take this out of the way. All right, there we go. Sign in. Okay, my details have been saved already, so I don't have to retype it. So sign in. So in my case, I have this already, but you are saying you don't have it. So if you're watching this, you can come to this Discover New. It's not like I used it for my own, but a lot of people told me they went to discover new and the thing showed up. So you hit on your discover new, right? Well, let me see. So here under discover new, you still have this Bitcoin enterprise. You can click on it, see what happens when I click on that. So view cost. I can view it exactly because my pot is already active. So you could try this and yeah, that's the cost. So you could try that, go to discover new. When it comes on, hit on it. If you can do it now, we are live. That will help, just so I know if you could get it or if we have to raise a support ticket for you, please. So let me get back to the chat. So divine a why. If you let me know whether you were able to click on this discover new, and if you could now have access to that, please, I want to know. Thank you. Utman Tahir. Utman said, how come everyone is talking about meetup when nothing of such was talked about on the group chat? In fact, my state group chat has been locked for a while. Utman Tahir, may I know what state group you belong to? Usman Tahir, please. Somebody said, I need link for Taraba State Telegram group. Let me post the link for where anybody can go and check. I'll post it in the chat. 1 minute. Let me get to yeah. So if you're still confused about the whole cost thing, you can't understand. I tell you what happened with Port Harcourt. The moment people get together and talked and interacted, you know, they were brought up to speed, okay? And I was quite impressed with what they are doing with the Port Harcourt people in particular, right? Okay, 1 minute, please. Okay. So I'm going to post a link. In this link, you can go there and check whatever state you belong to. You can join with it. So I'm pasting it now. Okay, so there's a link I just pasted. That's for, it contains all the links to all the state Telegram groups. And please, if you click anyone and it gave you a wrong state, let us know so we update. I know when I did initially, there one state, if you click, it takes you to Abia State or so, but we fixed that already. So if you click your own state, it takes you to another state. Please let us know just so we could fix that. We've not got any more complaint. I guess everything is all fixed now on that. So that link on the YouTube, let me put this link too on the, let me put it on Zoom chat. Somebody said, my name is Yobe Balarabe Abdullahi from Yobe State. And his question is, okay, about that Albini that couldn't have access. One Obina Mikkelsen was saying that when you get to discover new, you will enroll. So, okay. It should be automatic anyway because you automatically enroll. But yeah, you could still click that enroll and see. Okay. Whatever takes you and gives you access to the course, just know that we can't take it away from you. We already know you're part of the course. So please, if for any reason you have issue getting course content, whatever, it doesn't mean you are out of the program, please. It could be a hitch, but I've not even seen a single case of confirmed case that somebody didn't have access to. Just know that if you signed up on this program, you are part of this program. It's simple, it's short. As long as you signed up, we have your data, you are part of the program. It's now left to you to make sure you tally with your peers during the project, because that's where the whole juice comes in now. It's not, yeah, I mean, the quality of mentor you are going to get is even way beyond my capacity, what I have as a capacity. All right. So, and some of you that have wonderful ideas for project, there's someone that his workplace, he works with a government parastatal, and those government parastatal, they want to make a product on blockchain. Someone like that, lucky you, with the kind of access we might have, just say might, not 100%, but I hope it is. So with that kind of access, you will be able to, you will be able to build that product to whatever level that makes it feasible. All right. So that's why I say again, congrats to everybody that have joined this course. You were lucky just for signing up, and it's taking us now to in that popular, this popular stuff where the woman was saying, don't they carry me go where I don't know, right? But this is in a good way now. Yeah. Taking us to where, yeah, we anticipated, yeah, we're going to have project, but not in this magnitude and at this level is trying to go through right now. So I keep saying every time, congrats to all of you. Any of your peer that is lacking behind, go back and tell them, hey, you should come get back serious, that the good stuff are just about to drop. Okay. All right. So I'm taking that. I would like to hear from Ayubini again if she eventually have access to this course. Ayubini, you are saying thank you, sir. Okay, I want to confirm, were you able to now see the course? If it is, you tell me yes, just so I know it's not it's not a bug or a glitch. Okay. All right. So let me see. Somebody said, I need Taraba State Telegram group. So I posted the link already. Go there and look for Taraba State. You will see the Taraba State there. Someone's Mary Beth said, hello, sir. Please, is it possible to get software for coding on Android phones for those who do not have laptop? And yes, it is. Already people are doing that. So particularly, I'm not coding on Android anyway, but yes, there was a day we Googled that, we saw all kinds of programs. So your best bet, ask people in your state. Many of them already using Android. So Maribeth, yes, ask your state Telegram peers what they use for coding on their Android phone. They will tell you, okay? All right. Ghana Learning and Entertainment Center. Okay, say from Chigawa. Say, yeah, hello. Nice to see you. Usman Peter Bala said, with over 1.5K in Telegram channel, I'm having a call. I'm not sure if it's Telegram call. 1 minute, please. Okay, it's Telegram. Let me pick. I guess it's a student trying to call in. Bala Audi. Hello, Bala. Can you go ahead? Good afternoon. Okay. Oh, okay, Bala. Probably maybe you missed a critical this thing, because we started the phase 2 already and Bitcoin Enterprise. So we say just go and consume the course content. In the pre-phase, the other one, we are doing some courses that are not on Fifth Work Portal. Example, JavaScript and Golang. So I had to always come on to take those courses. But this time, everything we are doing now is on Fitwork course portal, right? So your job now is just consume those content. That's what you should be doing now. Then we are planning meetup, okay, which is a critical part. Some thought from me anyway, because your mentors, they did great job. They made the curation of different leads, and there are people we need to talk to. All right. Apart from handling this program in Dominion, I'm CTO, so there are so many other stuff going on. But we resolve all that now, in the sense that we now have a staff from Dominion that will handle all correspondence with external bodies. Just so so with that in place now, your mentors are doing great. If you haven't had it, it's not because of your mentor, probably because we didn't do some part we're supposed to do. All right, but it's fine. We're doing them now. So you will hear from your mentors about your meetup days. And again, meetup, it mustn't be one central location for a whole state. It might become problematic. I encourage decentralize, even if it's 10 people that could meet in a particular local government. Okay, let them do that. All right, in bit by bit, but this is what you handle in your state group. So interact more with our state coordinators to post when you have to interact. So you know that maybe every day by so time you can come and interact, something like that. So they open up the group. So thank you, Bala, and thanks for tagging along. And again, congratulations too for being part of this project, of this course. I look forward to wonderful project you guys will do. Yeah. Thank you, Bala. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Abubakar Mukhtar is saying, Star, if I tap fitwork.com, it takes me to studio, which is a different. Yeah, that's it. Can you clear your cache? Abubakar Mukhtar Yakasi. You might clear your cache, okay, your browser cache, or use another browser. Let's say if you're doing this on Chrome, can you open it on Firefox, for example, okay, and try it. Yeah, I witnessed this in the early time we started this. I put in Fitwork, I take it to studio.fitwork. So, but you can clear your cache. Maybe some cache data is just taking you there, or just use another thing completely. Okay. Okay, I hope that, and just type fitwork.com, and see. All right. Thank you, Mukhtar Yakasi. All right, back to the chat now. So somebody is saying with over 1.5, that's Usman Peter Bala said, with over 1.5K in a Telegram channel, it's difficult for some of us to follow with any important, especially when channel is open at all times for everyone to post. Can this be addressed? Yes, Usman Peter Bala, that's why the state mentors, they used to lock it. So you don't have, unreasonable materials. So, but I know they also have time where they open it. So Peter Bala, so locking and opening it at a predesignated time is a good way to control it. And mentors, you can also use the pin. And mentors have access. They have the access right to pin a message to their groups. So for key messages, mentors, please pin it to your groups, your various state groups, so that people come in. I know how difficult to go through. Even me, if I come into a chat and I don't even go to read. I just start from where I am. It happens that, sometimes it's stress trying to read everything. So mentors, please, from time to time, cycle your important information. Just post it again new so that people that come in will see that. And for you, when such information happen or link, you can copy it and paste it in your working material, just so you have that, okay? All right, I hope that answers your question. Usman Peter Bala. Somebody said John have question. His question, Costilla CC. Let me go back and check. Costilla CC. Trying to check. Okay. I say you jumped my question. I'm still going back. You jumped my Can you type the question again, please? Costilla CC. I'm looking for, if I see it, I'll answer, but I'm just scrolling up. I've not seen it yet, other than where you say I jumped it. Let me see. Please, Costilla CC, if you're listening to me, type your question again. I'll take it. Thank you. Oh, there are so many questions here. Okay. I'm not sure how, but that's one thing with the YouTube, the chat, they keep coming, they keep scrolling out. You won't know what have happened. So someone is saying, are we still going to do project at the end of this course? As you mentioned. Yes, it seems you just joined. Of course, it's the key thing. I told you I'm going to make a big announcement. Your project have taken another lifespan. I never even appreciated when we started. So yes, is the main thing. I mean, the whole point of this course is to bring solutions. So if we just finish with you without the solution, personally, I'm not. Yeah, it's good thing you bet. We haven't achieved much. So yes, and the project might go beyond the life of the program. That's what I was trying to say. So this project the cost will end, but the project continues until it goes to the market. So that's what I'm trying to say. So Nurusi Castena, yes, we are on to the project. It's a huge part of what we are doing. And if you have project ideas, you can send them. Why I'm saying so? And let me say that you send project idea to me, like, of course, I'm not going to do anything with it. We're trying to bring project people can work on. So if you have a project in your own interest that you bring it in, if it's something we look at, okay, yes, it's feasible, we bring it in and people work on that. And come on, what a good thing. Like people that have things they want to do already, you could bring up those ideas. I'm not saying every project idea will be done, no, because we'll have limited resources, remember, for the project. Okay, remember, it's not like you have at the end of this course. I mean, yeah, you have some skills, but not all the skills to develop your project from scratch to end. No, you need extra layer of mentorship to do that. And the resources for that they are limited, right? So sending for those ones, do them by email or send them to, why I don't want to share my email publicly. If I do, then I'll get tons and tons of email. I won't even know. I might start keeping good, important mails. So I like to just, keep only important things come to my email box. But if you want to reach me by email, you can talk to your mentor, your state mentor. They will have access to my email, okay? They will give it to you. So you can send email on that. I mean, I don't need the whole, just when we create, and if your own is part of it, then we can now get back with you, discuss the whole details on that. And now we might probably have access to a more higher mentorship for projects. So, which will take a life of its own altogether. This is a good thing. And I'm excited working with you guys, all of you. Okay. I've answered Nancy Castina about the project. Then Abdul Hamid Garba, sir, I want to know if there's no relationship or benefit between BSV, NITDA, my 2 cents, so that I quit my 2 cents and only NITDA program. Okay, so Mohammed Garba, from the get-go, I told you guys, my 2 cents, cent B, for example, what was your question again? Let me make sure I'm not. Okay, so my 2 cents and yeah. So this program, the whole thing about this program is to give you the skills to become a blockchain developer. And right now, not just that, you have opportunity to actually build a real life project that can get funding. So that is what's going to happen. Now, to encourage people to study, because some people, to them, they like incentives, okay? So BSB partners with CentB. So they say for every course you complete, you get some reward, some BSV reward. Now, if you want that reward, you have to use CentB wallet. If you don't need the reward, you don't have to. It's not tied to the project. I want to make that clear. My 2 cents also is a product in the BSV ecosystem, which is a good thing for you guys to understand. It's a social media project based on the blockchain. And if you're studying blockchain, I mean, there could be so many other examples to use, but why are we going to use other example other than when we have real life example on the ecosystem already? All right. So that's why, okay, my 2 cents come, they said, okay, my 2 cents went further. You know what? I want to provide more reward for people doing this course. So everything you see, if you want to go through them, you can go through them. If you don't want to go through them, it's fine. It's not, it doesn't affect your course in any way. Going through them, you just get some reward. If you have interest in that, yes, please do. Now, if you just want to concentrate on the course, become a developer, do your project, you can also not partake in any of them. I hope I'm very clear on this, please. All right. Thank you, Abubakar Garba. Okay. So Ayuba Musa said, sir, when are we going to start assessment for Bitcoin Enterprise? You will do assessment. I've a assessment team. I've asked Fifth Work already about the assessment. I haven't got a definite feedback on that. When I do, anyway, if you just show up in your portal anyway, right? So of course you do assessment as they go on, because we still have a couple of courses. So Nuran Sikastina, are we going to do? Oh, I've answered that. Yeah, we are doing projects. Okay. MPJ Standard Farms. Good afternoon, sir. I am Paul from River State. What is the practical part of this training starting? When is the practical part? Oh, when is the practical part? Yeah, we have Bitcoin development, is the practical part. That one is the practical part. And in fact, the most practical part is your project work. The project is that the practical part. Because during project, you have to do, you still have to go through some concept we haven't gone through at all, because your project will have different, some we do in agriculture, some we do in healthcare, some we do in supply chain, some we do in financial services. Okay. Now see what's going on with how do I put it? Okay, Nigeria, we redesigned, the CBN redesigned the Nigerian Naira, right? And they want us to go cashless, and they're pushing cashless, which is a good thing. I mean, why do you need to move cash around when you can settle payments? All right. So now the problem is, okay, we have the financial institution. Do they have the capacity to make all these cashless seamless? That's a question. And you could answer that based on the experience you're having already. So we would be interested in looking at projects that have to do with micropayments, please. Because one major problem with the traditional payment system is that, transactions can be reversed. You could make a payment now, you get a lot, and later on it rolls back. All right, it happens. And when you roll back, maybe you don't even know who you make the payment to. I mean, if you know the person, it's easier, you can just call the person, hey, but what if you are going somewhere, you left your state, you're in Sokoto State, for example, and I don't know what they have in Sokoto. I've not been to Sokoto, so hopefully I might, I don't know. So I'm not sure what they have very well there. Like I know when I was in Jos, they had lots of tomatoes and what is this? Strawberry. Wow. I bought a carton of strawberry. It was wonderful, right? And I brought it, you had to juice it and everything, put in the freezer. And it was very, very sweet. One of the best things I had going to Jos. So let's say you go to a remote farm and you want to buy strawberries, for example, right? And they don't know who you are, and you want to use micropayment. So in a traditional system, if you do a bank transfer, it could go two ways. It might get delivered, it might not get delivered, it might roll back. So there's problem. But the blockchain, when you do blockchain-based payment, once that payment is done, it cannot be reversed. Now we have 31,000 people on this platform. So if you guys come up with a micropayment solution that we talk with the e-Naira, because whatever we are doing here, we want to take it back to our own. Now, this is a federal government project. We want to bring solutions that will, improve on existing infrastructure and systems we have. So the CBN has e-Naira. E-Naira is based on the blockchain already. So we have a reference. Okay. So can you guys come up with solutions that could tie back to our, our local, using our how do I call it? Our official legal tender here in Nigeria, but it's not blockchain based, such that whenever you make the transaction to someone, if it's say this, the person can even verify immediately because it's a blockchain, right? And it doesn't go back. So please, if you have a solution, if some people can come with a solution, I'll be very happy to look at that. And we'll push it in the forefront. Since we are having payment issue right now in Nigeria, there's issue of payment. They want us to go cashless, which is the way to go. Every other country, most countries, I mean, they don't move around with cash, right? Everything you do, you just use your card, make payment. Even if you move cash, small denomination, like in the UK, you use your coin. You know, you want to take chicken and chips. Used to be, you can get it for $1.99, $1.99. You know, you can get a chicken and chips. You just pay with coin. You don't need big bills. So that's, I think, where we're going to, which is a good policy. Now, let's come up with solution blockchain based that can ease these things so that when you make that transaction anywhere in the village, in a remote farm somewhere, I had the opportunity of visiting a farm in Jos. So I could understand, I could appreciate what it is like and what kind of challenges people are facing in terms of closing deals and payment. So, yeah. Let me take another question. Okay. Salihu Sule Khalid. I haven't been seeing updates on Telegram channel. Is it me or no? Yes, I haven't made any updates. You know, in fact, it's almost 1 week now I came on live. If I remember, it's almost 1 week. The last time I went live, I was still in Jos when I went live the last time, I guess. Yeah, before I had to, you know, lot of schedules on my lot of activities on my schedule. But from next week, we are resuming. Will be more regular. So yeah, so it wasn't you. It's just that after that, when I told you guys just consume the course content, so there wasn't really need coming live. We are putting things together in the back end, just like I told you. Now this thing we are cooking about, they have to extend our project to the point where it will go to startup and get funding. So stuff like that, and they are huge. I mean, just getting if we can get this thing inside it, man. Wow, this will be one of the biggest projects I worked on. If we can have this component we are looking at now coming, and for everyone that's involved in this right now, I mean, it will change your lives. I mean it. It will change your life practically. It will. Okay. So it wasn't you. We'll have more regular meetings from next week. Okay. Thank you. So, okay. So, Pursuit. Okay. Faith Thoughts Academy says, at what point should we start choosing a team? Not yet. We'll get to that. Right now, we're in the second phase where you are still consuming course content. But within this second phase, we'll start, you know, organizing you guys for teams. But within your state, you already know yourself, right? Don't wait till then. Start coming up with what you want to work on. Even start to discuss them. So it will be easier when we say, hey, it's team time. You already have your team. So for people that don't have teams, you have opportunity to join any team you want. So we'll do all of them, group them. You now go, you select the team, you look at the topics, you see area you like to work on. You now go to that area. Under that area, you have different teams, okay? And then you join any team. So if you don't have any preference, don't worry. When it's time, you just go there, you join a team. But if you already have a preference, especially if you're working together from your local chapter, you can form the team by yourself so that when we bring it out, you already know what team you want to be on. You just go there and select and enter the team. You already know the topic. You will see it there. You just go in there and join. You will see. You even see your team members, because whoever join, you will see other people on that team. So you will know who is on your team. Okay. All right. Somebody, Analyst Joseph said the Go program that we are taught just to focus on build a goal and without completing anything to the blockchain. When are you going to start learning code web on blockchain 3? Yes, on the Bitcoin development, that's where you will apply that. We will need some of the scripts you will use there are Go scripts. So that's where you apply them. JavaScript and Go, you must apply them in this course. That's why we took 2 of them. Someone said, why didn't we do Python? It's easier because we're not going to use Python in this program, but we're going to use Go and JavaScript. So Analyst Joseph, you will get to use them in when you are building scripts, okay? Good. Okay. Fasuyi Abidemi, I never knew there was a class today. No notification from really? Let me confirm. Wait a minute. Harrison, didn't you share that on the... Okay, I'm sorry. I know I gave notification about this 2 days ago for this, and Harrison, I suppose, was supposed to share it across all channels. I'm sorry about that if it wasn't shared. The good thing is it's recorded, so, and it's on YouTube. Anybody can go back, and so what I'll do, I'll still have Harrison. Harrison, please still go ahead and put this link. I expect just the YouTube link, put it on the channel, please. I didn't know it didn't go around. Thanks for bringing that to my notice, please. Thank you. Okay. Hamza Issa, hi, good afternoon. Bitcoin Enterprise is not on my Fitwork dashboard. Hope I'm not the only one. Somebody said that to Hamza, and we told the person to, let me show you again. So Hamza Issa, I'll repeat this thing I did before. Just look at me now. So you go to your, 1 minute, please, no. Okay, Hamza, when you log on, I assume you have, let me go to my dashboard. Yes, let me. So on my own dashboard, I have 2 courses. So I assume yours, you say you only have introduction to Bitcoin. If that's the case, please do this. Click on Discover New. Here, Discover New. You click on that. So when you click on that, you see Bitcoin Enterprise, okay? You then go here, Bitcoin Enterprise. In my own case, because it's already on my dashboard, it just takes me, I can see view cost. But if you're not, you see, you're already enrolled. If for some reason you are not enrolled, please go ahead and enroll. So in your own case, maybe here it's not. And I want to say this, as long as you signed up for this course and you did that phase 1, just know that you are part of this course. So if for some reason, yeah, it doesn't show up here, just enroll and you're still part of the course, okay? All right, I hope that answers your question. I'll be rounding up now. Okay, it's more than 1 hour already. Okay, Hamza, I hope that answer. You can try it out and let me know. Somebody say Ahmed Abulai. Sir, when are we getting the BSV for Bitcoin to it must have been distributed. I mean, it's done so that once you finish its course, you get whatever you're supposed to get for that. So please check your, make sure you link your you must have linked your address before doing the assessment. If the address wasn't there before the assessment, it won't be there. But for subsequent one, now you have your address there. You will get your reward on that. Okay, thank you all. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. We'll see you again by next week. I'll resume sharing the link by myself. It's there. I'll put it for people that want to come and take a look at what the working session we had. Thank you very much and see you next week. Yeah. Bye-bye. And okay. Yeah.